Yo, what is going on everybody? Psycho here, and today I am so excited to be bringing you guys a video on the new UFC 3 game that just released today on February 2nd, 2018. I've been waiting for this game for months, and now that it's here I can finally upload some content, and man do I have an outstanding first fight to share with everyone while I can talk about my first impressions of the game. So for my first fight, I'm playing as Cody Garbrandt, and I'm going up against this guy playing TJ Dillashaw. And of course, the second the fight starts off, he starts hitting me with that cheesy leg kicks, just spamming it over and over again, and it really threw me off guard, because the game's a little bit different from UFC 2. I only had 2 days experience with the beta, so I'm still relatively new to all the controls, and I mean, look at this guy. We're not even 30 seconds into the fight, and he's already thrown like 8 leg kicks on me. And I just start getting into the habit of hitting him with his own medicine and getting in my rhythm. And the second I start managing my stamina and actually moving around, look, I already rock him, and he's hurt. Based off of the opening couple of minutes that I've already been playing, I can already tell that I highly enjoy this game so much more than UFC 2. I got the game a little bit later. I was so far behind in terms of experience with the UFC games. But within 2 months I was already in Division 6 and I had like 80% of my wins won. I had like 200 wins and only like 50 losses, so my win-loss ratio is pretty good. And I mean, this guy is already, look at him taunting me and spamming me with those leg kicks, so based off of the opening minutes I already know what type of fighter he is, and this was honestly a really enjoyable fight. And right here, this is what I really like about this game. The ability to duck under, and like, look how clean and smooth that is. In the other game you never had that. Like, that rarely ever happened, and if you did, it was like a miraculous pull-off. I'm starting to overwhelm him with my strikes, and he's kind of just backing up in a corner. He doesn't know what to do. But I'm still trying to get a hang of that swaying system. I honestly can't praise it enough. I really enjoy it. There's pros and cons to the swaying, because the pros is you could slip right under it and it actually looks realistic and feels smooth. And the cons of it are, if you sway right into their strike, it's going to actually hurt you pretty bad. I have a little bit of mixed feelings about them keeping the ground control game the same, because I think this guy is more of a newer fighter. He really didn't know how to block or do anything, so I already had an advantage on him. If I really wanted to, I could have took him down right here and either submitted him, but that's not my type of game style. I prefer standing and striking, and especially with this new system, you can't throw as many combos as you used to be able to, but they're more smooth and clean, and I think that is a pro. There is a little bit of a few derpy encounters, like if you both miss at the same time, but I don't feel the game is as derpy as UFC 2. Especially, I know I keep talking about the swaying, but in UFC 2 it just felt so derpy when people would hold their analog stick and just spin it around, and the striking really didn't feel like that much of a skillful aspect of the game. The ground game felt more of whoever had a better connection, and the striking was honestly just RNG in terms of people could just move back swaying wise, and you couldn't even hit them in the head. You would be forced to strike either their body or their legs or take them down. In this game, like I said, you could only do a few combinations at a time without your character resetting, and I feel like the interaction is more like you're actually watching the fight. But I'm kind of treating this fight as if it was the actual UFC fight when it took place, because, you know, I hurt him multiple times and now he's hurting me, and it's almost similar to how the fight in real life took out when these two guys fought for the championship. But yeah, my overall impressions of the game are I'm really having a lot of fun with it. I highly recommend it, especially if you played UFC 2. It is an adjustment in terms of the learning curve for the controls. It's a little bit different standing up. The ground game is completely the same. The only difference is if you go for a submission, the mini game is a little bit different. I'm not too good at it yet. My bread and butter is striking. It's just a hard adjustment for me getting used to swaying with the right analog stick and not having to hold a bumper or anything to put it into effect. It's literally you just touch the analog stick and your character moves in that direction. I really like it, but I'm still a little bit rusty. I feel it, not to like say I'm good or anything, because obviously I'm not. You could see a lot of my flaws in this game, but I feel like after a few months I should be in Division 6 and 7 in this game, assuming the division is the same exact thing as before. My only real complaint with the game is, I mean, it's pretty minimal. I just don't think they took too much time in making the characters look realistic as they could have. I think the graphic character-wise was a little bit better in the previous game. But if you look at any of the major top-tier players from the last game or top reviewers of either game, like Retro Rocky, Marshall Mind, Ricky J Sports, any of them say that this game is so much better. And after playing the polished version of it, I agree 100%. But I'm going to let you guys finish the video. I hope you enjoy. And have a good one.
How about that chin? This is crazy! Oh my goodness! Whoa! He nailed him! Oh, he hurt him. Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short. Dillashaw gets caught by the inside leg kick. Nice. Well, he eats a punch to the head there, Joe, and he would be wise to get his head off of that center line. It's almost as if he's moving straight into the cage. He's hanging on here, but he is in big, big trouble. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, he's going for it here. Nice leg kick. What a fight. Oh, full domination this round. Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Let's take a look at that again.
Coming up. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Everything we work for.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much. Third round underway. That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round. Oh! Big shot. Whoa! He hurt him! Wow! He's in big, big trouble. He's still wobbly, though. Clip there, he got hurt. And he's looking for that left. Oh, head kick. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. That bruise on his outer thigh is really starting to swell up bad. Straight right hand now, just misses. Very nice. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Garbrandt gets caught with that punch. Yeah, he's getting lit up here. Good left hook. And speed, man. Well, missed on that one. Oh, and he continues to effectively employ that jab. Beautiful straight punch there by Dillashaw.
Good exchanges from both fighters.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Dillashaw. Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet he is...
He hurt him! Big shots! Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
90 seconds and counting to go in the fight. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. He's out!
Wicked knockout here for the win.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight.
Let's go to a different angle.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Okay, sorry, I'm running.